Well, it is large. It is academically centered, so look at it as the flagship is the University of Maryland Medical Center, but we operate in suburban parts of the state, such as St. Joe's Hospital is one of our affiliates out in Towson, Baltimore, Washington Medical Center in Anne Arundel County. We're in rural markets. We have 4 facilities over in the Eastern Shore, one in Easton, one in Cambridge, one in Chestertown, and one in Queenstown, so we're there. We're to the north in Harford County. We are now down in the Washington area in Charles County. And we have 2 wonderful specialty rehabilitation hospitals. One is what used to be Kernan Hospitals, now the University of Maryland Rehab Hospital, and also have an affiliation with Mount Washington Pediatric Hospital. So we've grown into a very large enterprise. But I'll say this, we are all about serving this state. We are there. We never say no to any patient in the state of Maryland that has a medical need. You call us, we're there for you. It's just who we are. And there are many other great hospitals in this state where, as a matter of fact, I would say we are hugely blessed as citizens of this state to have 2 really capable academic medical centers and then a host of other really excellent community hospitals. So Marylanders should feel very good about their health care. The idea of a hub and spoke business model is that the academic medical center, which has a set of, we call it tertiary care capabilities, or very high-end medical services that will serve a broad region. So if you look at the University of Maryland Medical Center, it has a world-renowned shock trauma center. It has a nationally recognized Greenabound Cancer Center. It has one of the country's largest transplant centers, and in many ways, in some of the areas like liver transplant, we are the largest in the eastern United States. We have unbelievably good services in neurology and neurosurgery. So there's very high-end services with excellent intensive care capabilities at our medical center. And the idea with the hub and spoke is that the community hospitals, we want them to be excellent providers of community-based medicine. So we want them to be very good at what they do, but they're not going to do heart transplants. That's going to be done over here. So we want the hub, the academic and medical hub, to have this tertiary capability. Don't duplicate it in the community hospitals, but export out to them medical expertise and capital and other resources so they can be as good as they can be in their local markets. But they should be sending us their sickest patients. And to expedite that, we did something very neat in the 90s. We created something called Express Care. It's our own ground and air transport system to very efficiently, separate from shock trauma, very efficiently move sicker community patients out of the community hospital, rapidly get them to the medical center so that we can deal with them. So now we transport almost 10,000 by ground and air out of the community hospitals around the state into the academic centers. So we're on the move. It's a rapidly emerging area. To give you an example of how telemedicine has advanced, we now have something we call Maryland eCare, which is our own where we have our own just up the street here at the academic center. We actually manage about 10 intensive care units around the state electronically. Through a camera system, we are managing, particularly in the evenings on weekends, intensive care units in smaller hospitals because they have a great deal of difficulty recruiting physicians and having the capability to do that. So that's just an example, but you're seeing telemedicine popping up in emergency rooms and other places, and having an academic hub is a huge resource to the state. I think you'll see more of that going into the future.